With the East Coast Corgi Rescue. Now, they're a group here to tell us about their adoptable dogs and their journey towards saving pets in need. Hi. Welcome to the show, Baron and Melissa.
Thank you.
Tell us about the two friends you brought here with you today.
Well, this is Melanie. She's 8 years old. She's been in our rescue since, I believe, what, January? January. She came to us because her original owner passed away, and a family member took her in, wasn't working out, wasn't a good situation for her, so they reached out to us, asked if we could find a home for her. So we've been working on a little bit of weight loss for her, a little bit of behavioral retraining, and a few other items that she's been in. So, yeah.
So is Melanie adoptable?
She is.
Oh, she is the sweetest thing. And then we have Winston here, right?
We have Winston. Winston was an owner surrender, as we call it. He was living with a family, and there was change in family situation. Mom had to go back to work and was just working too much to be able to spend enough time with him. So they contacted us to surrender, hoping that we'd be able to find him a home where he can spend more time with his people.
Aww. This is so great, the work you do. But one thing that just is truly awe-inspiring for me is that you started this organization 2 years ago. And how much work have you done in that time?
A lot. So
yeah, in addition to being a mom, you also run this.
A mom, a full-time realtor, and then because apparently I didn't have enough to do, I was like, hey, I'm gonna start a rescue. So it was 2 years ago, and I started out very slowly, and after about probably 6-8 months, Baron and I connected through a Facebook page, and he was like, hey, do you need help? I'm like, yes, I do need help. So the first year, we saved 6 dogs. The second year, so all of 2018, with a full board in place, we saved 61.
Wow.
So it's been an incredible growth for us.
So there's obviously a need for it in the community.
There is. So Corgis have gotten, like a lot of people know, they're super popular on social media and everybody wants one, but they can be misunderstood. They're tough dogs, they're herding dogs, so they want a job. They want to herd animals on a farm, and that doesn't necessarily lend itself well to maybe apartment living, or people see them and think they're super cute and they're popular now. But a lot end up in rescue, and so there was definitely a need, and more of a need than we realized until we started diving in.
We always see the Queen of England with her corgis out walking around, but that's a very sprawling estate that she's living on. And I understand Melanie had a particular situation, Baron, where she was living with an older woman who was also a hoarder. So it was a very physically unhealthy environment.
Yeah, so like Melissa was saying, these dogs are actually bred to herd cattle. You'll notice a lot of them don't have tails. The reason is because back in the day, they actually would lob or band their tails off so the cattle wouldn't step on them. So that's the reason traditionally they don't have tails. So they're very high energetic, very intelligent dogs. And so she was a hoarder that was allowed to eat human food, didn't really know how to go out to go potty, never got any exercise. And the situation after that wasn't all that much better. So we've had to retrain her into how to channel her energy into exercise, how to ask to go out to go potty, things like that. So, they need a lot of stimulation, a lot of mental challenges to keep them happy.
When their weight's not managed, their stature, they can be in pain, and sometimes that manifests itself as some growling, and that's what had happened. And so a lot of the times people just don't understand that, and we're like, all right, if we can get the weight off and maybe isolate the fact that there's no other source of the pain, that may take care of it too.
So how does somebody that is interested in adopting a Corgi or wants to know if it's a right fit for them, how do they contact you? How do they find out who is available?
So our Facebook page is incredibly active, and any dog that is adoptable, we post. So we have 7 adoptable dogs ready to go right now. These guys are 2 of them. We post on our Facebook page pretty regularly, and applications are going to be open. Actually, they had been closed for a long time because there was such a demand and we had more applicants than we had dogs, but we're getting ready to reopen later this week, and people will be able to see the dog that they're interested in and apply specifically for that dog.
Okay, so Facebook is the place to go. Thank you so much for the great work you do in our community. So someone who's interested in one of these 2 pets, make sure you have a lot of space and a lot of love, and you and your family, you might want to head to their Facebook page, and also there's a movie coming out, Kristen.
Yeah, The Dog's Journey is this weekend, so we can keep the love of the dogs going. And if you're not ready to have the animal in your home, you can go to the animal and bring your family. So that opens this weekend.
A Dog's Journey is in theaters this weekend, just to reiterate, and we'll be back with more Great Day Washington after this.
Hi, Melanie.